Right, it's the weekend, so I thought I'd do a quick vlog what we've been up to. So later in this video, I will put the cone of shame on and explain why Halfords got me out of a complete pickle. And a lot of love will go out to Halfords, more to be explained later. Right, so what have we been up to? We are testing this, so a supplier has sent us this. It was my design, and we'll go through and we'll trial fit that. Right, what have we got? Zach, I've lost the keys already. I've got them. Right, very soon we've now finalised the design of the spare wheel lock. We'll give you a quick demo. So it's got a cover that goes on there. It's got one of these, what do they call them? Shackleless lock or something, padlocks. One of these off-the-shelf padlocks that you put in and you pull that out, and there we go. And that's all linked. So this is our anti-theft spare wheel lock. We'll go through that. What else have we been up to, Zach? Oh, on the 110, we've got the rear interior molly plates, side molly plates in. Let's go and look at those. Right, let's take a look. So we have actually got these in stock, these rear molly plates, but we're just printing the clips. So the clips 3D printed, and we've been a bit short on capacity. We've had one printer out for repair, so we're a little bit down. The other one Zach's working on here, so there we go. So this is going to fit into the clip here where you've got the bolt for the parcel shelf, and that's going to be, obviously it's going to be black, so that's quite a neat little thing, and there's quite a lot of space here that you could use. So there you go, and there's the other one. But you're all happy, you've got those ordered now, have you, Zach? Yeah. Yep, so they're all ordered and now clip in there. And again, we've got some little 3D printed clips here that clip into the sides. We'll get those launched. Right, what else? P38, let's have a look. Also, we'll put in about, we built a workshop, a YouTube studio, and we never used it, and we just had rubbish in there. We'll have a look at that in a minute. And in there we have got a 2-poster lift that we were going to put in, and we never put it in. So the plan is now to put the 2-poster lift outside here. We're having to clear out, that's all rubbish we're getting rid of. So we thought we'd better get the P38 going. So Destiny this week has taken the injectors out, cleaned the injectors, put it all back in, and let's have a look if it'll start. It's a bit knocky, but it moves. Right, anyway, so we had to get that going because we're going to have to take up the block paving here to put a concrete slab here so we can bolt the 2-poster lift down here, and then we can do some work outside. And eventually we may put an extension over the side here. Oh, is it? It's going up and down. It is going up and down. Easy now, P38. Right. Okay, let's go and have a look. So that just dumped itself. Oh, it's going down more. It's going to just like, it's going to be giving Gary some competition or what? Right, so what is this? So we built ourselves a YouTube studio for filming, and we bought a 2-poster lift that was going to go here. We got suspended ceiling. You may remember me doing this. Right, so why aren't we going to use it? So we had a separate room there. We got all the cupboards decked out there. We got it all done. Super lush, woo, flickery light. And Denzel's going, and we got the laser. And we were going to run the YouTube studio here to make it look a little bit more professional. But the trouble is, this is in one unit and our main warehouse is down the road. So it was tricky to be in 2 places at once, and everyone wanted to ask me what was going on and stuff. So unfortunately, we've decided not to use this, having built it. Now, I've just had rubbish in here and cars and stuff. But we've got some guys we know that are going to start their own car wrapping business. And it kind of felt a waste, us having this, and they've been looking for somewhere. And they said, please, Simon, can we use your unit? Can you move your stuff out? So Denzel and I have been busy clearing out. Look, we had the whiteboard for designing. We had the tool boards up. We had it all, didn't we, Denzel?
Yeah, we did.
But we have decided not to use this. But the good news is these guys could do some fitting. They can wrap Defenders. They can wrap Range Rovers. They can do that stuff for us. So there we go. There's the little kitchen. So we are going to let this unit go, which is sad because this was like my dream workshop. But maybe one day, if we still own it, we're renting it to them. So maybe one day we'll see how they get on. If things don't work out, which I hope it do, then we will build ourselves another workshop, won't we, Denzel? An empire, there you go, that's positive thinking. Right, so for now, Denzel and I distracted this week, clearing that out. So although we're losing that workshop, we are working on a new one. So you already see we've got some of the cars in here already. But we're just trying to get it all painted up. We'll get the floor painted. We've got the lights changed. We've got a new roller door on. So we're trying to get that all set up. That's my current project at the moment. I got Denzel and Ollie helping me on that. So yeah, if we can get this all set up, then we can get the cars out of the other warehouse, so we can get more product in the warehouse and we'll have a clean, safe place to keep these. So that's what's kind of keeping me busy at the moment. Right, young Ollie has been working on the Range Rover Classic. I wanted an iPad holder, so he's just prototyping some stuff. How's it going, Ollie?
Going good, Simon.
It's going good. So we have got this iPad holder so I can get my Google Maps up as we drive. There we go.
Clip it in.
So that's the iPad holder. So just whoop the iPad out then. Let's have a look. So what we've designed it to do is we've designed a bracket that takes a generic iPad holder. There you go. So this is a generic. So do you want to pop that out? The iPad holder, it slides up, doesn't it? It slides up. So it's quite a nice little iPad holder. It comes with this sort of from Amazon. It comes with this little dock. It was like £15-20 or something, wasn't it? Pretty cheap. So rather than redesign a whole clamp mechanism, we thought all we'll do is design a support bracket. So basically you take out your ashtray here and we'll get this made in powder coated textured metal, and you can mount this in one of 3 positions. And also we've got a, what's the word? An Apple MagSafe. Thank you, Ollie. We've got a MagSafe mount to go on there as well. So, and we've also got a wireless charger tray. Oh, you've got this wireless charger tray.
That's we have one here.
There you go.
Wireless that will slot into the back here, which you can then, using these other holes, screw right and lift on top. And
we can run the cable out into your thing. So we have got a Range Rover Classic prototype wireless charger / iPad mount / MagSafe mount. Right, so keep a lookout for that. Right, so this is Ollie's crash damage Copart bargain Suzuki Swift. Right, let's see if it'll start. Ollie's been on holiday for a week. He's been surfing. So let's have a look. Ollie, will it start? We charged it before you went away. You've got to unlock it first. Yeah. Let's have a look. Will it start? It's been sat there for a week. He's waiting for the logbook from the DVLA. Look at that. Look at that. So this is now MOT'd. So Ollie's just waiting for the logbook. He's passed his driving test and then he can get to work. So let's see. It's looking good. Right. So I've had to don the cone of shame. Let me explain why. Right, let me get rid of the cone. Right, so last weekend my daughter rang me up. She started, Dad, I'm up at Manchester University. I've got the oil light come on the car, check oil. So I said, well, you better check your oil. So she opened the bonnet, checked the dipstick, there's no oil in it. So I'm like, poop, where are you? So I just dropped my friend off at the station. So I was like, well, you're going to have to go to a Halfords. So she's like, well, do I have to walk there? So well, you'll probably be all right, drive there. So she drove to the nearest Halfords to the station, and it was Ardwick Road, and it was a Halfords Autocentre, not a Halfords shop, because she was going to buy some oil and top it up, but just as well it was. So she turned up and said, oh guys, can you help me? I've got no, and they said, don't worry, we'll top up your oil for you for free. So they went to top it up, but then they noticed there was a lot of oil around the underside of the car. Luckily they had no one in. They put it on the ramp straight away, lifted it up, and there was oil all under the car. And they said, who changed your oil filter last? And she's like, my dad. But because she hasn't done many miles, it was a couple of years ago. Anyway, the oil filter had rusted and was leaking oil. Anyway, I'm forever indebted to Chris and Alex at the Autocentre, because they actually said, don't worry, and they spun her a new oil filter, topped her oil up and sent her on the way. Halford Autocentres, they are, I can't speak highly enough, guys. You got me out of a complete pickle. So thank you very much, guys. My daughter's cringing now. She's going, oh no, it's so embarrassing. But they really helped me out. And it does show there are good people in the motor trade. They're not all out to rip people off. There are some nice ones out there. So thank you very much for that, guys. A random one. I've been offered some parts for sale, and within the bundle of parts, there's some interior parts. There's these, and it's apparently a Land Rover. It looks like a roller cage for some bearing or something. I've no idea. I've never seen anything like that. Looks phosphor bronze. Anyone got any idea what they are? One last and final thing before we go. Congratulations to young George. George has just done his A-levels. He's just got his results, and he got an A and 2 Bs and an A in his EPQ. So he also is off to Manchester. So there we go. We'll be kiddie free.